Imagine a place where the compass spins wildly, where ships and planes vanish without a trace. Welcome to the Bermuda Triangle, a vast, watery expanse stretching between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. It's a place shrouded in mystery, a puzzle that has perplexed mankind for centuries. Think of the ill-fated Flight 19, the lost squadron of 5 Navy bombers that disappeared in 1945, or the SS Cotopaxi, a ship that vanished in 1925, only to reappear almost a century later. Dive into the enigma of the Bermuda Triangle, where fact meets fiction. Flashback to 1945, a squadron of 5 U.S. Navy bombers known as Flight 19 embarks on a routine mission. The day was December 5th, a seemingly ordinary day for the 14 airmen aboard the 5 Avenger torpedo bombers. Their mission? A simple 3-hour training exercise over the Atlantic. Little did they know, this would be their final flight. The day started with clear skies, perfect for a training sortie. Flight 19 took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, led by experienced flight instructor Lieutenant Charles Taylor. The plan was straightforward: a few bombing runs, then a simple flight back to base. But as they flew deeper into the Atlantic, things took a turn for the bizarre. Communications from the squadron grew increasingly erratic. Taylor reported his compasses were malfunctioning. He believed they were somewhere over the Florida Keys, but in reality, they had veered off course, flying further out into the Atlantic. Despite attempts from ground control to guide them back, the confusion only escalated. Then, just as suddenly as they started, the communications ceased. An extensive search and rescue mission was launched, but no trace of the planes or the men was ever found. It was as if they had been swallowed by the ocean. Flight 19 vanished into thin air, the first of many mysteries in the Bermuda Triangle. This incident sparked the legend of the Bermuda Triangle, a place where, it seemed, planes and ships simply disappeared. In the Bermuda Triangle, compasses behave strangely, but why? This is a question that has puzzled navigators and scientists alike for centuries. Within this enigmatic region, there is an intriguing phenomenon known as magnetic anomalies. So, what exactly are these magnetic anomalies? Picture the Earth as a giant magnet, with magnetic field lines flowing from the North Pole to the South Pole. Now imagine these lines getting distorted and disrupted, creating areas of magnetic variation. This is essentially what happens in the Bermuda Triangle, causing compasses to spin erratically and deviate from true north. The Bermuda Triangle is one of only 2 places on Earth where a magnetic compass does point towards true north. Normally, it points towards magnetic north. The difference between the two is known as variation or declination. In the Bermuda Triangle, this becomes 0, leading to navigational confusion. These magnetic variations can play havoc with navigation instruments, especially those reliant on magnetic north as a reference point. In an area where accurate navigation is crucial, these anomalies can potentially lead to disastrous navigational errors. Imagine being at sea or in the air, relying on your compass for direction, only to find it spinning uncontrollably or showing an incorrect path. This could lead to confusion, disorientation, and in worst-case scenarios, loss of the vessel or aircraft. So, in the Bermuda Triangle, the mystery deepens as compasses go haywire, leading many off course in this mysterious region. But what if the answer to these mysteries lies not in the supernatural, but in science itself? Let's take a moment to examine the Bermuda Triangle from a scientific perspective. Consider the weather phenomena that are common in this region. Waterspouts, for instance, are essentially tornadoes over water. They can form suddenly, creating powerful whirlwinds that could easily engulf a small vessel or disrupt an aircraft's trajectory. Imagine a ship, navigating calm seas, suddenly caught in the grip of a waterspout. Within minutes, it could be pulled under, leaving no trace of its existence. Now, let's talk about rogue waves. These are massive, unexpected walls of water that can reach up to 100 feet high. Rogue waves are not only found in the Bermuda Triangle, but this area is particularly notorious for them. Picture a towering wave appearing out of nowhere, swallowing a ship whole before disappearing as quickly as it came. To an observer, it would seem as if the ship simply vanished. The Bermuda Triangle also experiences frequent storms and hurricanes due to its geographical location. These powerful weather events can be incredibly destructive, capable of sinking ships and downing planes. Then there's the Gulf Stream, a powerful ocean current known to cause rapid, sometimes drastic changes in weather. It can also create choppy seas and contribute to the formation of rogue waves. A vessel caught unprepared in the Gulf Stream's swift current could be carried off course or even capsized. These natural phenomena are not unusual or unique to the Bermuda Triangle. They occur in oceans around the world. But combined with the triangle's heavy maritime and air traffic, they could contribute to the higher incidence of unexplained disappearances. So, while it's tempting to attribute the Bermuda Triangle's mysteries to alien abductions or lost civilizations, it's crucial to remember that our planet has its own set of dramatic, powerful, and sometimes deadly phenomena. Nature has its own arsenal of mysteries, some of which might just explain the Bermuda Enigma. Beneath the waves, there's another theory that bubbles up: the methane hypothesis. The ocean, as we know it, is a vast and complex entity that holds many secrets. One such secret lies in the depths of its floor: pockets of methane gas trapped in sediment. Under certain conditions, these pockets can destabilize and erupt, releasing massive amounts of methane bubbles into the water column above. Now you might be wondering, how does this relate to the Bermuda Triangle? Well, here's the interesting part. When these methane eruptions happen, they drastically reduce the density of the water. Imagine a ship sailing above just as this occurs. The ship would lose buoyancy and sink like a stone without any warning. It would be as if the water beneath it just vanished, much like the vessels and aircrafts that have disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle. This theory could also explain the sudden loss of aircraft. Methane gas, when released into the air, could potentially cause an airplane's engines to fail, leading to an immediate and catastrophic loss of control. Though intriguing, this theory is not without its skeptics. The frequency of these methane eruptions and their correlation with the disappearances remains a point of contention among scientists. But it does offer a plausible, natural explanation for the enigmatic occurrences in the Bermuda Triangle. Could these underwater eruptions be the unseen culprits behind the Bermuda Triangle disappearances? But sometimes the fault lies not in our stars, but in ourselves. As we delve deeper into the Bermuda Triangle enigma, we cannot overlook the role of human error and technological failures. In the vastness of the open sea, navigation errors are not uncommon. A slight miscalculation, an incorrect reading of the compass, or even a momentary lapse in concentration can steer a vessel off course. In the Bermuda Triangle, where weather conditions can change rapidly, such errors can prove fatal. Let's take a moment to consider the Flight 19 incident. The leader of the squadron, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, reported a malfunctioning compass. This malfunction, combined with Taylor's belief that they were over the Florida Keys when they were actually over the Bahamas, led to a tragic navigational error. The planes were led astray, eventually running out of fuel and vanishing into the sea. Moreover, modern navigation equipment is not infallible. It's subject to malfunctions and failures. In the case of the SS Marine Sulphur Queen, a tanker that disappeared in the Triangle in 1963, poor maintenance and equipment failure were identified as likely causes. Even the most advanced technology is susceptible to the whims of nature. The Bermuda Triangle is known for its magnetic anomalies, which can wreak havoc on navigational instruments. A compass that points true north elsewhere may point towards magnetic north in this region, leading to confusion and potential disaster. And then there's the human factor. Stress, fatigue, and even panic in the face of unexpected situations can lead to poor decision-making. In a high-pressure situation, the difference between safety and disaster can hinge on a single decision. All these factors combined can paint a different picture of the Bermuda Triangle. Not one of supernatural occurrences or alien abductions, but a tale of mankind wrestling with nature's unpredictability and its own fallibility. Are we the architects of our own demise in the Bermuda Triangle? Perhaps in some cases the answer is yes, but the mystery remains and the triangle continues to intrigue and confound us. We've dived deep into the Bermuda Triangle, unearthing facts and debunking myths. We've flown with the vanished squadron, navigated through the compass mystery, weathered the storm with Science Strikes Back, sunk beneath the waves exploring the methane hypothesis, and grappled with human error and technological failures. In the course of this journey, we've unearthed the truth of many a tale and laid bare the facts behind the fiction. From magnetic anomalies to rogue waves, from methane eruptions to human error, we've seen that science has a knack for finding rational explanations in seemingly irrational situations. Yet, the allure of the Bermuda Triangle, with its vanished ships and airplanes, continues to captivate our collective imagination. It's a testament to the enduring human fascination with the unknown. So, what do you choose to believe? Is the Bermuda Triangle a deadly enigma or just misunderstood?